green-black clumps across the table. That's charming. But, you know. Oh, another. This one is a full sculptor, not just a weld. So, yeah.
Yeah?
Stay away if you can. Okay, you. Yeah.
Aspect worth and rough.
Okay.
How may I help?
Okay. Oh yeah, use this stuff. Use it right there on him. Come on, burn them all. Burn them! No! You jerk. Why do you have to die right now? You could have burned all these guys to the ground. I know you could have.
Feels
Now
like poison.
Holy shit. Half the health. Oh, Jesus. Let's all hit the skull here, but... Yeah, you need to switch to your melee shit, and so do you, girl. We can have you both attacking this. Ah, really?
I'm here.
Yeah, he's gone. She's gonna kill them all. Do you believe this? Come on, girl, show us. Okay, you need to do this. I don't think there's much you can do, like... No, 2, yeah. Bye. Good night, good luck. Okay, this is hard. This is... hard. So, maybe we're better off doing something else than being in here. I don't know. I mean, I don't want to hire another, like, character right now. I mean, do I? Let's leave here and maybe do a quest outside. I mean, we have a few quests, so, you know, it might be worth doing. Let's see. Late for dinner, so we can do this thing. Then we can do that, and then we can do this, the shipment. And the temple, yeah, the temple is pretty hard. Visions and whispers, yes. Okay, so,
I'm here.
Through the Valewood. Valewood. Where's the Valewood? It's north. Okay, so we can do that. Maybe, you know. Oh, wait. There's the dwarf woman that I spoke to in my dream. Spoke to me in my dream. We can go see her. I saw the purple glow here. That's gotta be that. Yeah, here she is. The squat, distended body of an elderly dwarf woman dangles from a thin, crooked bow that sags at the tug of a noose. The bloated purple flesh of her neck, worn away in patches like mothing linen, bulges over the robe that suspends her, and her leafless head lolls forward rigidly from one side to the other when the breeze shifts. You perceive a faint glow around her that casts no light on its surroundings, but there is a tepid warmth to it, and you feel somehow that you can reach out and touch it, not with your hands, but with some aspect of yourself that has no worldly dimension. Yeah, man, reach out to her. You take a deep breath, clearing your mind, focusing on your objective. As you exhale, you feel yourself spreading out towards the hanging woman, perceiving all that lies between you and her with new and familiar awareness. Once you have expanded enough to reach her, there is a sudden jolt to your mind, a ringing, electric surge of images and words and sounds. Involuntarily, you shut your eyes and feel yourself being pulled down to some deeper consciousness in a space occupied only by you and the hanging woman, and where you open, and when you open them again, she is staring at you with eyes clouded with milky fog, her body still swaying in the wind. You no longer feel from a tree that stands planted in a misty world. The woman gives a slow nod of her head, the robe creaking as she does so, and she smiles.
Have you come here for me, dear? Or have you gotten lost? Ah, it is both, I think. Yes? Is that what we're doing? Perhaps it just seems that way. Perhaps it is the easiest way for your mind to make sense of it. I think it is a very good choice. Did you now, dear? My, that would be something, wouldn't it? Could be luck, could certainly be. A storm can be a careless thing. Or maybe it got its hands around your soul but couldn't pick it up. A soul can be heavy if it stayed in one piece through its time. Strong souls, we call them in the trade. Cold, I mean. Called them. Those days are all behind me now. The world looks a little different than it used to, is that it? Feels like you're noticing things for the first time that have always been there. You have seen past the shroud. It only takes an instant. Your soul remembers, yes? Remembers how it sees when it leaves the body, like being reminded of a dream you had forgotten. You are a watcher now, and a watcher you will stay. What indeed? Long hours have many animancers spent studying such things. Not I, though. Not I. I'll tell you what I know, though, since fair is fair, and here we are visiting, you and I, and it reminds me of better times. Souls pass on. Some say through Audra stones, which are the blood veins of the world. They leave the world for a time and are reborn into it, sometimes more than they were before, but usually less and seldom the same. For all souls there is a time where they do not live, yet have not passed on, and those souls roam the world, same as you or I, either leaving or lost. But no one sees them because they have forgotten how. A watcher sees, though, knows what to look for. And sometimes they know a person just by looking at them, know where they've been in ages past when their bodies were other bodies. See memories even their owner can't recall. A wonder to behold when all goes well, a wonder! Oh, nothing to be afraid of, I'm sure. It's just much to take in for some. Sometimes there's trouble sleeping or other difficulties.
Smiles at you reassuringly, fanning out a tuft of long whiskers that sprout from one of her cheeks.
You should see old Meerwald. He could tell you much more than I. A watcher just like you. Helped many in his day. Took up in an old keep no one would claim. Not far, not far. Kadnua, beyond the Black Meadow. He will welcome the company.
Well, there you go. Souls break apart over time.
Oh, yes. Entropy. Rimagan's work. We know little of why or how. We lose pieces of ourselves when we die, and pick up pieces of others when we are born again. But less than what we lost. We tried to stop it with the animantic sciences, but with little success. No. A very small few resist Rimergan's influence and stay together through some force of defiance, at least for a time. But they all succumb eventually, I think.
Oh well. Yeah.
Me? I'll bore you to tears, though.
Okay. Well,
Goodbye, my dear. It was lovely visiting.
okay. Crucible of the Soul. Alof looks at you through narrowed eyes. Are you alright? You seem lost just now. Wow, so many experiences. I'm a watcher. Yes, it's fine. This happens a lot. Okay, I'm a watcher. Well, that is interesting. I expect this has something to do with the hooded figures in the ruins. In any case, I appreciate your honesty since we're traveling together. It's probably wise for us to share these things. Anything about watchers? Only that they're rare and that they seem to have unique insights into certain soul conditions, as you just demonstrated. Let's continue on.